Welcome to another episode of Me, Carol, Same. I'm Tim, and with me, as always, are the best people on the planet, Anonymous, Alex, and Jenna. How are y'all this week?
I am positively dying to know what Carol did that made you say same.
Do you want me to just go ahead and dive into the recap then?
I think you should.
Because it's going to be about 4 seconds long.
Oh, I love it, yeah.
We have more important stuff to talk about than what happened in this book. This book was good, though. It was sort of a better representation of a Saddle Club book to me because they did Saddle Club things.
Yeah.
And they didn't. Anyway, Prancer used to be hurt, now is not hurt. So Lisa's going to take Prancer into a competition. They're all going to, what is it, Briarwood something, some kind of horse competition, right? They're going. And Max decided that 4 people from his barn needed to go. So, of course, it's the Saddle Club and Veronica D'Angelo, right? So they all go. Lisa, Prancer loves kids, doesn't like old people. Prancer goes to do one of the competitions, which I have completely gotten them all confused in my head now. Goes to do one of the competitions and is getting judged by an old person and doesn't like it, so bucks and kicks the old person in the ribs. Lisa disqualified. Lisa heartbroken. Parents just don't understand also. Stevie, I think, got a blue ribbon in equitation. Is that right? Equitation? I don't remember. Stevie got a blue ribbon in equitation or something. And then Carol thought she did awful because imposter syndrome, but did not do awful. Ended up winning her competition, also getting a blue ribbon. The person who won the overall championship was Cam Nelson. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's the part we need to get to. Carol ended up coming in backup champion. I forget the term. Reserve champion. That's what it was. And I thought it was so strange. I was like, that's the Miss America. If Miss America doesn't live up to her duties, she gets to take over as Miss America. But yeah, it was a good book. They all go home. And it was good. They all learned something. It was great, right? Okay, so let's talk about Cam Nelson, right? I want you to tell me if this story sounds familiar. This person goes onto the internet, finds a person who is now a very good friend, meets this person, completely gets the gender of person wrong, and has no idea that they are talking to the person that they are already friends with.
Tim, who would do that?
That's never happened before in the history of ever.
Alex is not a fair name. I never had a chance. But like the minute, I don't know if you heard me when I was because I had the book playing, the voice to whatever. And so I was listening to it while I was washing dishes, and that happened. And I was like, this freaking book. Right? Okay, so she goes on in 1990s bulletin boards, right? And there's this person named Cam Nelson, and Cam Nelson knows all this stuff. And she's like, man, I hope I'm not competing at Briarwood against this Cam Nelson, because Cam Nelson said she was going to Briarwood, right? And she's like, this Cam Nelson knows so much. I don't want to be going up against Cam Nelson. And then she goes to Briarwood, and then there's this guy there, and she's like, hey, guy, what's your name? And she's like, and the guy's like, Cam. And Carol's all like, ooh, I got a friend named Cam here too. It's Cam Nelson. And he's like, that's me. And okay, so now cut over to real life. I'm on an Animorphs podcast with Jenna. And I'm like, hey, Animorphs podcast people, let's all do something fun together, right? And the person who responds is this dude named Alex. And I talked to this dude named Alex a bunch, and I'm like, this dude rules, right? Like, this is awesome. So we decide we're going to do something. We go to the Zoom meeting. On this Zoom meeting, unbeknown to me, is Casey and Alex. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, these people seem cool too. I wonder when my buddy Alex is going to get here though. Like, when's my new friend Alex going to show up? I don't know how long it took me to realize that was Alex that I was talking to. So this book is stealing my life, is what's happening. I am Carol Hansen.
It's true. You are.
Dear Carol.
You are
Hansen.
Carol Hansen.
Yeah, dear Carol Hansen. I am Dear Carol Hansen is my T-shirt now. But yeah, as soon as that happened, I was like, what the hell? I am a horse girl now. If I wasn't in the Saddle Club before, I'm in the Saddle Club now. So yeah, that was the important part that we actually needed. So that's my takeaway from the book.
Yeah.
I love that.
Cam Nelson lost in the individual competition to Carol Hansen, but won the overall. And I think, I don't know, might be dating Carol now at this point. It's hard to tell. Phone numbers were exchanged. Who knows exactly what's going on?
I mean, that's
Just
all it
met
takes
this man off the internet.
when you're preteens, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? I like this book, though. This book felt like more like the example of what I thought the Saddle Club books would be. Like more competitions and less hijinks, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
this seems like a good path to a Natalie Keller Reinhardt book. Like you need to age into it a little bit, but if you start with this book, you'd be like, this is interesting. And then you get the more real life struggles in the Natalie Keller Reinhardt book added to things. It's a gateway book.
Right. Well, also like based on like the length of these, like we probably hit like with 120 pages. That's when Natalie's books would take off into like further life, and
Right.
you know this one's
Yeah.
like it's a kid's book, so we're gonna cut it here.
Yeah. This is the childhood you need to get into the young adult. When do you stop being a young adult? Is 20 still a young adult? I don't know if that's young adult. Is that?
I'm not
mean,
sure.
I
I'm
think
not
so.
still
They're
a young
all-
adult.
I was about to say they're all children to me at this point. I'm like fucking Gandalf old. So
You old ass bitch.
yeah, I'm Maiar.
Balrog.
Who did I see was doing the Balrog voice? Did you see who's doing the Balrog voice?
No.
For Rings of Power season 3?
No.
Did you see
Who's doing
who's doing
it?
the Balrog voice? Did you see?
Are you
Should
telling
we
me to
guess? Are we gonna guess?
Simon Pegg.
Oh,
Simon Pegg is
Why?
the Balrog. I don't know. I thought it was so strange. After like the Cumberbatch Smog thing, I was like, okay, they're gonna get this, and then that one, and I'm like, no. I mean, maybe he'll be great. Maybe he's done some cool stuff.
He has. And he's pretty good at voices. It's
Mhm,
not it
mhm.
wouldn't
So it
have
might
been
be
my
good.
first pick. I'm sure
No,
he's
but that
very
doesn't mean-
excited.
It's the Batman rule though, because Michael Keaton wouldn't have been my first pick for Batman, but he was
But
awesome.
he is the
So-
best. So
He is the best. So we gotta let him do it and see how he does before we rate it. He did make a comment one time that kind of made me mad.
was it about nerds?
He said that, yeah.
Yeah.
He said that superhero movies were stupid and they were infantilizing society. And I was like, you're a dick. Like you've made so
Also,
many nerd movies.
with
Like
what
stop.
room does he have to talk? Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
I-
mean?
Or it gives people a couple hours reprieve from their actual hard existence. Maybe it's fun to go in a dark theater and watch Chris Evans wield Mjolnir.
Yeah.
That kind of got on my nerves.
Take that, Simon Pegg. Enemy of the
Hey,
horse
you know
girls forever.
He was a really good Scotty, though. So I also feel like I should just add this, and this is going to count for everything. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I get confused a lot. So if it wasn't Simon Pegg that said that, just know that there's a possibility that it was. I think it was Simon Pegg. that said
It
that.
was Simon Pegg.
Oh, okay, good. That makes me feel better. I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, what if I'm besmirching someone's name and it wasn't them? Equitation. And I forget. I don't know why I can't keep the classes straight.
Because they have like dumb names for a
It
lot
wasn't
of them.
dressage.
No.
that Lisa was doing, but she was getting her horse judged, and her horse, she was like, the lady was telling her that her horse was stressed because Lisa was just standing there still, like, not nervous, but like being very, I don't know, trying to do it right.
Yeah. Yeah, but kind of like ignoring her horse's signals and.
Mm-hmm. But what are you supposed to do if the horse just doesn't like old people?
So, but like
And
also
there's an
the
old-
judge can see the horse's signals too. So like, why did
Yeah.
you keep
Yeah.
going
Yeah, why'd you
to
go
the
stand
point of
behind the
getting
horse?
kicked?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like in a class like that with kids that young, like the judge, it's not Lisa's fault that the judge got kicked as much as she may
No,
feel
yeah.
that. It's the judge for putting themselves in, like, it's also like real bad form to be kneeling down next to a horse in a way that you can't jump back if they start getting agitated and kicking. Now, did I do it myself this morning? Yeah, I did. And I got hoof oil top to bottom, hoof oil all over me. I sure did. But you know what? It's my fault.
What is hoof oil?
It's there's a couple different kinds. Mine is just to like help with hoof growth and like stop cracks and things, but it's literally like an oil that
Okay,
you just brush
so-
onto the hoof to,
Yeah, like vitamin
You
E,
apply
sweet
the hoof
almond,
oil.
stuff like that.
yeah.
The oil doesn't come from the hoof.
No, but
Okay, that
this
was-
morning it did. It came from the hoof onto my body in a way that was
Also-
violent and too much.
You could have told me it was hoof oil.
Hoof oil.
Like hoof foil. Okay. Hoof oil. No, if you're judging a horse competition, it means you at least know a little bit about a horse.
One hopes.
Could you not get all the information you need by standing maybe to the horse's, I don't know, 7 o'clock and not going straight back to that 6 o'clock position to tell what you need?
Not for confirmation.
You really need to go like,
You do need to
inspect that
go
closely?
around the horse. I like the feeling the legs and that kind of stuff, not necessarily be right that close, but like they do a lot of the time, especially with like when you're a kid doing that class, a lot of the time they're also like checking to see like, okay, and did you put like anything funky on their legs to try and like, you know, make da-da-da. So they were doing a little bit extra because it's the kids, you know, confirmation
Okay.
class, but
see, I would have thought it would have been just a little bit less because it was the kids' confirmation class.
no, they try to go
You know?
harder. It's like the pony clubber rules, generally speaking, but they try to go
Yeah.
like harder because they're like, when you're an adult, like this isn't going to matter as much with what you're doing. Like, it's the thing between like walking to a class and like, you're like, yeah, you're like 30, 40 years old. And they're like, man, your horse's, you know, butt is a little high compared to their withers. And you're like, yeah, fuck you. I paid you like
And?
$40 for you to say this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, your butt is higher than your withers. That just sounds like a drag car or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the rear tires are bigger than the front tires. That sounds like a good thing. That horse is built for speed.
You got a real drag horse.
That's what I would think.
Got a spoiler on that thing?
Horse spoiler. Horse. This is how we make our millions. Horse spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the horse needs is more downforce.
Keep it close to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna start like insulting people like you would a horse. Boy, your confirmation is all wrong. You look like your back end is higher than your withers.
Are you going to go back and inspect the back of their legs too when
Yeah.
you say that? Look at this.
You really track in when you walk. Were you aware of that? That would like truly destroy some people, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's devastating. You're devastated.
I do track in when I walk. I am devastated.
So that was the last Saddle Club book we're going to read for a while. Because we get to
Yeah.
go back to some Natalie Reinert books, and I'm really excited about that.
Hell yeah.
Get to go back to school because summer
Can't-
reading is over.
Yeah.
Can I talk about Lisa a little bit though in this book? Like I'm
Yeah,
glad
I wish
that
you
I'm glad
would.
that we're ending on this book because I truly don't think I could read more Lisa after this book. because I wanted to bodily check her into a hay bale after Prancer kicked the judge. And she's like, oh, the judge hated me. She's so mean.
Yeah.
Why would the judge be so mean to me? And she goes and like hangs out in the loft alone. And it's like, dude, they didn't even have emo yet. What are you fucking doing? Just got some fucking Hawthorne Heights playing up there. Emo. Outside of your window with my radio. Oh.
Yeah, she did do that. She very much blamed that judge for everything that went wrong.
Oh my God. And then in true child fashion, her mom started saying the same things, and she's like, well, no, because you're wrong, and shut up. You're stupid. What do you know? You don't know anything about horses. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad.
I got happy that Stevie won a blue ribbon in something, though.
Yeah, me too. Even though I'm still mad at Stevie for being annoying.
Yeah, but I feel like Stevie is the one that's written into being like the least productive member of the Saddle Club.
Yeah.
Like she's always too busy scheming to win anything. So I was like, oh, this is nice. Good for her.
Yeah. Like, what? I mean, and they do show that she does work hard and she does try when it's something that she cares about.
Dear Carol Hansen.
I don't know why, but I just have "Hey There, Delilah" stuck in my head, and that's not what you said.
We'll see if somebody will put "Dear Carol Hansen" to the tune of "Hey There, Delilah."
What's it like in New York City? But yeah, I agree with your assessment of like this is a really good Saddle Club book. Yeah. Like this is a solid like. It has both the sort of like technical, we're going to like teach you a few things, show you a few things, talk to you about some stuff. And also we're going to have the big moral, like the show isn't about winning. It's about all of the things that you're going to learn and experience.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was the fact that this thing was filled with the like horse terms and horse, you know what I'm saying? Like what you do at shows and, you know, that kind of thing. Like it was just chock full of it, like to the point that I'm like, this is what I thought we were going to get, you know?
Right.
And this is why this person's upset. And this person is like, thought they were doing bad. Well, they thought they were doing good, but they thought the judges thought that they were doing bad, which is even weirder because it's like this weird, like double reverse imposter syndrome. Because it's like, I'm great, but they think I'm terrible.
Uno reversing imposter syndrome is great.
I don't even know where you end up.
I'm gonna start like
reverse imposter syndrome.
I'm gonna start doing that like whenever I feel like I've done terrible and I am shit and I am awful. I should be like, no, you know what? I'm great. They're awful for thinking that I did terrible.
So if you reverse imposter syndrome, though, wouldn't it be you are instead of being you're good and you think you're bad, it'd be you're bad and you think you're good?
No.
Wouldn't that be the reverse?
No.
They're bad for thinking you're bad.
No, okay.
Like, reverse imposter syndrome is the game imposter, but you're not the imposter.
Okay.
Is imposter Among Us? Is that the same thing?
Yes, that is the exact game I was thinking
I was wondering what game that would be.
The imposter game. Yeah.
The imposter game, yeah.
Okay, no, I get that.
God, I haven't thought about Among Us in like 5 years. We should play it.
So much Among Us.
So much.
I've played like 3 times, so I feel like I too can say I've played so much because comparatively
that's a lot
to
for you.
The rest of my life, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That game stresses
me out.
We've been playing
a bunch of Steam games lately. That's been like what we do.
That Wizard one was super fun.
Yep. It was super fun. It is.
Yeah, we should play Repo next.
Repo's fun. Repo makes a little more sense to me than Yap Yap does. Yap Yap just has a cool game mechanic that I like, but you go into somebody's house and you break stuff, and I'm like, why are we doing this? Because you need chaos energy, and that's kind of weird. Repo, you go and steal stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this makes more sense. This seems more productive.
It's not stealing. It's repossessing.
This is like, I feel like you should just take that sound clip and like give it to like a psychologist, and you'll find out a lot about yourself where you're like, this makes a lot more sense. Repossessing makes a lot more sense to me than destroying. And they'll be like, let me tell you what that tells me about you.
No, I was recently obsessed with RV There Yet, though. Like, it's the dumbest game in the world. Like, if you explain it to people, it's stupid. But I was like, this is all I want to do until I finish this. And then I found out there's another map, and I'm like, let's go. Everybody back in the RV. We've got work to do.
I mean, you say that, but can I tell you one of my all-time favorite games in the whole world was a game that Jenna and I played at a convention in Washington where it was a little stuffed horse, and we had to move the 4 feet in hoofbeat pattern to make it run and charge at each other.
It was so fun.
Yeah, but that sounds incredibly hard.
It was incredibly hard. And like, you have to understand, we were racing like 5 inches, and it took like a minute.
It was so cool.
And there was a shooting mechanic. I forgot about that entirely.
Oh,
It was like a Western. I don't even remember how to shoot. I feel like there was a trigger somewhere that we had to suddenly, when your horse was rearing, you could hit the trigger.
Yeah, they've come up with some fun game mechanics.
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff out there that's like, I know I'll never have any time to find it all, but like the little weird things like that you stumble upon, it's like, this is really cool and fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like the RV, it's strange the things that get you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't the kind of game that I go look for. We just got it, and it's like, this is literally it for me. Leave me alone. I just want to sit here and play this.
Yeah, I have to be careful because, like, I get really sucked into games. So I do have to be very careful when things like that come across the board because, like, the amount of time that, like, I've put into, like, Red Dead and Jurassic World Evolution is distressing. And, like, I only feel comfortable with Spyro because I know I can 100% complete it in 10 hours or less. So I can budget that.
I wonder where we are on the Amazon TV show for the eventing series.
They haven't like called me yet to ask if I can like hold a horse in the background, so I'm really offended actually. Unless we're nowhere near that.
You know what we might be near though?
What?
Horse news.
We can be near horse news. All right, you guys right? You know what this one's going to be, right? Like, you know what it has to be.
It turns out I don't really keep up with what's going on in the world all that well.
That's okay. It was just because I told everybody this. I announced this to the group at large in a shocked tone recently. So I didn't know if you'd be like,
oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then I meant to go, like, I know I'd heard the name before, but I meant to go Google who the person was. And then I was like, I forgot to Google who the person was.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know of a little series called Heartland. You might remember it.
I do.
We've covered it. And you know that famous thing that Amy always does of joining up in the horses and the round pen and everything?
Join up guy.
The guy that made that technique, Monty Roberts, has died at 91.
91.
91. He was old. He was a friend to the Queen, who is also dead, as you'll remember. But yeah, he died at 91. He had an autoimmune disease, so he died from complications from his autoimmune disease. But he was old.
I feel like you kind of like, I don't know how long he had the autoimmune disease.
I do not know that detail.
If you made it to 91 with an autoimmune disease, then I feel like it's Monty Roberts 1, autoimmune disease 0.
Yeah, honestly.
I feel like he handled
that's a big life.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and he he didn't not have an impact, right? Like, this guy is everywhere, did demos across the world, became friends with the Queen because he was trained, like, helping train her horses. He trained a deer, which was crazy, just to prove that, like, join up worked in other species. So
yeah. Can you imagine just like waking up one day and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking train a deer.
I'm gonna go get
and then you go out and do it and be like, I did that crap, man.
I can imagine waking up one day and saying, I'm going to go train a deer, and then going outside and trying to do it. I can absolutely imagine that.
My skull is bashed in from the hoof print in my face. But like, yeah, he's just walking. He's got a deer behind him. He's like, you see, this is my deer. This is my trained deer.
Yeah, like Jenna said, I can imagine the first half of that.
We have a bunch of deer that run around the neighborhood.
Great news.
And I feel like they're pretty, like, as deer goes, to me, they're pretty like whatever with the humans. Like, that doesn't mean I'm going to get within 35 feet of one, but like, I'm going to hang out here and they can walk inside of their houses and I won't be too bothered by that.
I would totally approach one of those deer.
I saw a deer. You know the deer that have the fuzzy antlers?
Yeah.
I saw one with fuzzy antlers running around, like a big set of fuzzy antlers. Like, I hadn't seen that before. I
Really?
hadn't seen the fuzzy antlers. Yeah.
Velvet.
That's what makes the bloody meat sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. I just didn't know if he's just been like, I just haven't encountered him. Or like, man, I wonder if they have like new deer. Like this deer's visiting from other place. He's visiting his cousin deer.
Not generally, no.
Maybe the deer are nomads.
The deer nomads.
No deers.
They walk the plains. Like Kane from Kung Fu. So Chris Potter.
Yeah.
Chris Potter. Okay, there's a very logical reason that I got to that, by the way, from my Kane comment. He
because
was Kane's
Gambit.
Kane's son in Kung Fu, The Legend Continues.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out he was Gambit for like the first like 3 seasons of X-Men. And then somebody who I will politely say that I did not care for as much took over Gambit's voice.
I'll just say they fucking sucked. How
Yeah,
about that?
Solid.
And then, of course, when X-Men 97, it's been 20 years. They're not going to cast Chris Potter as Gambit.
Did they?
They're not going to. No.
Oh.
Even better. They cast him as somebody else.
What?
Yeah, he plays Cable. He's so
And
good.
he's perfect.
What the
He's
hell?
so fucking perfect.
Yeah. They're like, hey, he's a little older than Gambit now because it's been 20 years. How about you play this guy? I was like, that's great.
There is nothing I love more in this world than doing that. And like that, my favorite one where that happens is Dante Bosco. Like, because it's so recognizable, right? It's really easy to place his voice anywhere. So I freaking love that when you're like, hey, you were in this universe. Why don't you come back in? You can't do what you did before, but like, why don't you just come back into the fold?
Mm-hmm. There were 3 or 4 people that took their same roles again. But I thought that was so cool to take him and be like, not this guy. Let's go to this guy now. Or it's like the other really good example is John Wesley Shipp. A name that nobody besides Jenna would know.
Love that man.
There was a short 1 season. Was it 1 season? I think it was 1 season.
I think it was only 1 season. Might have been 2.
There was a Flash TV show in 1990, and he played the Flash. So, of course, when they made the new Flash, he became the dad of the Flash. And I was like, this is exactly how things should work in life. If you were the Flash 20 years ago, you should be the Flash's dad now. This is how everything should work.
I love that.
And then he played more than the Flash's dad. He was also Jay Garrick in another universe.
Mm-hmm.
It was super cool. I don't know why I got so nerdy. I think it's because I mentioned Kane.
Got so nerdy?
You want to do a quiz? You want to see how nerdy Jenna is?
Hurtful. We could do a quiz. I could pull up a quiz.
Let's do a quiz.
You want
Let's
to
do
pull
a
up a
quiz.
quiz? Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go with this one. So, number 1, the National Horse Show is the oldest continually held horse show in the United States. It was founded in New York and held there until 2002 when it moved to Florida and then to Kentucky. What year was the National Horse Show founded?
1802.
I said 1847.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we locked in?
What should be like 1998 or something?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like 2001.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. It was founded in 1883.
Woo! We didn't sound stupid
Nice.
this time.
Well,
yeah.
I did, but you
Nope,
didn't.
nope. You got the right century. We are good to go.
Fine within 99 years of this bitch.
We didn't miss it by 65 million years this time. So
I was fine with missing it by 65 million years. I feel like that's on brand for me.
I like that. The National Horse. What do they do at the National Horse Show? I wonder. They like just show off like next year's fashions for horse clothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Horse Devil Wears Prada is what I'm imagining.
Yeah,
when
that's
they go
exactly
to
what it is.
Paris.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who plays the Emily Blunt horse? What famous horse plays Emily Blunt the horse?
That might be the hardest game you've ever asked me to play. Is casting horses as characters.
This is my new favorite game.
Oh, God. No, do you know who plays the fucking Emily Blunt horse?
Tell me.
No.
In the Horse Girls universe of this?
Sugarfoot?
Beautiful Jim Key. Because
Oh.
he's constantly being fucking pushed down and chosen second.
So then wouldn't he play what's his face? The guy that was going to get the promotion that then Miranda
Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci character. Yeah. Wouldn't that be the Stanley Tucci horse?
That could
I'll
be.
take it.
The Stanley
I'll
Beautiful
take it.
Jim Key would be a good Stanley Tucci horse.
Beautiful Jim Key would be a fantastic Stanley Tucci horse. And also
I'll
like
take it.
wise, always giving the right answers, constantly getting blown up his own life because he wants this job and then never gets the recognition.
You know who would play the boyfriend from Entourage?
Tell me.
That would be Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot
That
would
would
play
be
the boyfriend
Sugarfoot.
from Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my take.
Who's the Miranda Priestley horse?
Clever Hans. Get the fuck out.
Hell yeah. Get it, Clever Hans. Best role in the movie.
I love and hate what we've done here. Okay, are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
The National Stud is a thoroughbred stud farm in Newmarket, which is owned by the Jockey Club. As well as commercial breeding services, it undertakes education and training activities and allows the public to visit the working stud on organized tours. It was a gift to the British government by William Hall Walker of the entire bloodstock of his stud farm in Tully in County Kildare, Ireland. What year did the National Stud originate?
Man, this has got to be old. Because I know you can trace shit back pretty darn far through that registry.
1798.
See, I have it in my mind to say 1902, but I feel like, Tim, you're going to be right and I'm going to be hella wrong.
I don't know.
No, I back your guess more than I'm going to say 1902, but I back your guess more than mine.
Okay.
Okay.
What should
are
be
we
1815? We're both
Are we
right.
locked in?
Yes.
Alex, are you locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. The National Stud originated in 1916.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't
Okay.
even close. Yeah. I'm back to embarrassing. I was
No.
2 centuries off.
No, I liked it. I liked what you did there.
Number 3, Luisa Almeida is a Brazilian dressage rider. She represented Brazil at the 2008 Summer Olympics as youngest equestrian ever, and at the 2012 Summer Olympics in individual dressage, finishing 47th. I can't speak. I'm done. In 2016, she competed for the 3rd time at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. How old was Luisa Almeida in 2008 at the Summer Olympics?
I swear I just read a Natalie book that had a stand-in for this rider. And she was 16 in the book, I want to say. So I'm going to go with 16.
I was going to go younger.
Go younger.
Yeah.
Do it. Again, I'm betting a lot on my bad memory of a book that was not an accurate case. It was a fantasy.
The first number that came to mind was 12, but I'm going to go 14. I bet she
14's
was
good.
14.
I like that.
I'm if this is still a story, almost 20 years later. 14
Yeah.
years old.
12. Fuck it.
I
One
did.
of the Saddle
I did.
Club
I almost thought
girls.
that. That was like, yeah, that's
Okay.
like a.
How about this? I say 16, you say 14. We do a combined bet of 12 where we both win if it's 12.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
I like
this.
I like this.
You guys locked
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In 2008 at the Summer Olympics, Louisa was 16 years old.
Oh, you got it. Yep.
Yep.
It was because Natalie.
on the money.
Thank you, Natalie.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, you have to be at minimum 16 for dressage, 18 for everything else.
I can't fathom. Like, we had this conversation. We watched the Backrooms movie, which was directed by a kid who was 19 years old.
19-year-old
I'm
Kane
like-
Parsons.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's all they ever call him. But 16 and in the Olympics. When I was 16, I don't know, like, the things that concerned me was like, are there mushrooms on my pizza? I would like mushrooms on my pizza.
Are the
This
teachers
is-
going to notice
I'm
that
gonna-
there's vodka in my Powerade?
Yeah,
Like,
they're gonna. No, I was not
But
the
aren't
kind
there
of kid.
like
who-
usually a lot of like 16-year-olds at the Olympics? Because I feel like ice skating.
It's still baffling to me.
I mean, yeah, it's baffling for
Yeah.
sure, but I feel like it's an even like weirder phenomena in horseback riding because
Yeah.
the age of the riders is like the longevity of it is so much more than any
Yeah.
other sport.
Mhm.
I think the oldest was 72, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something like that.
72.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like this Japanese guy, and it was what two Olympics ago,
Yeah.
something like that.
My back hurts just hearing that story, and I am nowhere near 72 yet.
That's
Like, I
nothing.
don't-
There was one man who broke his neck riding in the Olympics. Next day, gets out of the hospital, checks himself out of the hospital, goes back, keeps fucking riding.
His name was Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, the well-known
Kurt Angle.
equestrian.
A man won an Olympic gold medal in wrestling on a broken neck.
hmm
I wish there was like WWE style wrestling in the Olympics. I think that would really amuse me.
That's what Kurt
Yes.
Angle did after he won an Olympic gold medal.
I love that
Mhm.
for him. But I
Yeah.
I want it the other way. Like in never mind. But to
Yeah, I
bring
mean,
it back
like,
to
they
writing
could fit
real
it in with
quick,
gymnastics.
for sure. For sure they can. And like the coolest flips. Like, dude, that's such a free style. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna bring it back to horses. I swear to God. So that story reminded me of Denny Emerson, who like he broke his neck. He fell off his horse in an accident when he was like 68 or something like that. And he came back and rode like all the way up to like, first or second level, and then was like, I'm 72 now and I had to ride for a year in a neck halo. I think I'm going to not do this anymore.
That's a tough old bastard, man. That's tough.
For sure.
There are times when I've stubbed my toe and I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down for a while. Like, I don't know. I don't know about this. That guy
Dude.
breaks his neck.
There are times where I hit the side of my hand wrong, the one that I broke, and it hurts in a way that I'm like, I will punch. Like, if you put a baby in front of me right now, there's a chance that it might be getting punched. I'm so mad about this.
Oh.
It hurts so bad in such a stupid way. I hate it. Also, why do chains always wrap around my broken hand? Like, what is it about chains that make them like when they let go of a fence every day because they're wrapped around the fence posts?
Fighting Ghost Rider or something? Like, why would
No.
chains wrap
Yeah.
around your hand?
To keep
I never
the-
had a
the
chain wrap
gates
around my hand.
closed. Oh my God, it happens all the time. I'll undo the latch on the chain and like unwrap it from the post, and it like whips back, and it always hits me right on my hand. And like, there are a few things in this world that hurt in such a specific way as a metal chain hitting your bone. Like, I hate it. Can I tell you
That's
one
rough,
that
buddy.
scares me to think about that I think would be like the worst, but I've never done it because I'm too scared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's using a sewing machine and sewing through your finger and sewing your
Yeah,
finger
it
to the
sucks.
garment. Yeah.
It sucks.
I think like especially through the nail, I think I'd never recover.
Oh, I haven't done it through the nail. Oh, God, no. I did get my webbing once
Oh,
between my thumb and my forefinger.
No, I don't
right in
want
there.
that.
And
No.
you know what? It's dumb because it's like it should be almost impossible to do, but the foot was up Why are you don't do that? Don't sew with the foot up.
That's what the bandsaw. Like if you ever cut yourself with a bandsaw, like why did you do that? Why
I feel
did you do
so
that?
safe on a bandsaw. I feel way safer on a bandsaw than a sewing machine. I got to be honest. This brings our podcast to an end, similarly to the way that all of the people in the horsing industry who are 91 years old are now being ended slowly, one at a time, apparently. That's what I've heard. That's the rumor on the street. And they hear in their voice in the middle of the night, they hear, "Join up," and they go into the light. Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted or share your observations of this positively academic podcast, follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. If you want to buy some radical shirts and things, visit duckduckjenna.com, America's most beloved search engine, to search for one thing, and that's Horse Girls merch. Do you want to take our relationship to the next level? Yeah, you do. Become part of our barn at horsegirls.club or patreon.com/horsegirls, where we have a veritable plethora of things to offer you, like content, but more importantly, horses in the barn. You can also go to singlethoughtconnection.com, THOT. If you want to find us another podcast, you can. If you like TTRPGs, check out Dungeons and Drakenbeams, Late Starters, Quid Pro Roll, and Dragon Knight Adventure Friends. Knight with an N, not a K. And if you like Animorphs, check out Animorphs Anonymous. Surprise! We also do Surprise Stack Book Club. If you were be twitched by Jenna, check out Jenna's Twitch at twitch.tv/JennaChill with one singular L. And if you put that second L anywhere but Google, you will be haunted by ghosts and ghouls. It's spooky Halloween in the middle of summer. It'll be like if you wander to your home and your home instead is a spirit Halloween store. That is the feeling that will be upon you if you put that second L anywhere else. So with that, twitch.tv/JennaChill, one singular L. If you like me, can't get enough of Tim's beautiful voice, he's voice acted on such podcasts as The Way We Haunt Now. And if you think our episode art is hella cute, that's because it is. And it was created by Casey D, who writes and illustrates a webcomic called Beside You, which you can read for free at besideyoucomic.com. May the nuts ever stick to your roof.
Made in association with Airtime for Nonsense. For more content like this, visit airtimefornonsense.com.